is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Here's Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Easton. Outside Durant. Down it goes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the Bucks call time here. They trail by 8. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being
70-80. I will have.
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just
Find t-shirt?
well,
What?
it's not looking good for them. We both
Want one?
agree to that, can't we?
Want t-shirt?
There's got to be a
I'm
quick
getting
bucket,
t-shirt
a
right
quick
here.
foul, and see
I'm
what
taking
happens
off
after that.
Alright? Pull it so I can come on. What's up, man? Hey. I got to watch today. It's better than about a minute. All right.
Go ahead. You're not. Go ahead.
Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Durant looking around. Durant draws the double. Nice! That one's good.
Stepping
Yeah, you heard
up
me?
and nailing an important shot to
Go
put
ahead.
this away. And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's never easy from that
All right, you
distance.
good, bro. I'm
We
talking.
see him
Yo,
drill
matter of fact,
those and shoot around all
did
the
we start the
time.
game yet?
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Taking my turn.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, Unessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the villain. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz and a lack. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stars. I've been out front with the thugs and the cars. I've been on the yard with the. I only run with. I'm popular. I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star, running from the.
Ain't got no colors. Are you ready for the plan?
Try Whoop for free.
Treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. We can chill in my Dell. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before two. We can hit my.
Yo, Jay, who won it, Jay? Oh, I'm watching it right now. Appreciate it. I know Chris mad as hell. What's his name? Ain't getting no. He still ain't catch the ball. Damn, Berkeley. Telling you, get another 2,000 yards.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
I personally think you're a piece of shit. And you're using your fame to take advantage of these poor white women, white girls, and I'm going to put you away. He said in exact words, I'm going to fillet you like a fish. I personally think you're a piece of shit. And you
Rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court.
Shit don't work.
Everybody actually
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. And for the Rockets.
When you stop.
In the backcourt,
Yeah, you gonna take it. That shit might fuck you up, but when you stop taking it, that shit blow your ass right back up, bro.
Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well,
No, I'm just saying. My homie got it, bro. Stop taking that shit, you can't right back.
Trying to find their footing, getting
Shit
some
don't work.
traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Thompson misses. Outside,
I think I'm gonna play. Jay, fucking,
Bitadze, a screen on Smith.
don't got online play, do they?
Second chance effort, and he makes the
Like me and you can play online against other people.
Three-point play chance here for him.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia.
In a minute, yeah, whenever you get a chance.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can
Go ahead.
really defend and rebound.
Play 2K anyways. I'm online. Streaming, trying to get my shit up.
Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
Now here's Durant. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Shoots over Wagner, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero, a screen on Thompson. Back to Bitadze. 4 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. Bitadze's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Durant feeling it out of it. And finished up by KD.
The rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Capella. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Nets.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And Orlando has possession. Outside, Bain. Back to Suggs. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Houston. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
I know Chris Madison, that nigga AJ Brown. Shit.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now here's Durant, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Banchero outside, and the 3 off target. Rockets trail. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Anthony Black checked in for subs.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Van Vliet outside. And
I'm doing that.
Pass to Banchero. It's tipped. Here's Thompson. 2 points. That one goes.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Bain. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Thompson. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers.
Why you ain't bang on him? What is you doing? Bang on this nigga.
Jam it through. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Magic. Now here's Durant. He's got 5. And Durant gets double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Eason passes to Shepard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pulls from the top of the key. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Jones in the post. Out to the right wing. Here's Black. Goodbye, Katie. Into the lane. 3-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And it's Shepard missing. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Wagner. Batadze, a screen on Thompson. The shot's good from Batadze. Batadze's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Durant. Black defending. Katie against Jones. Here's Shepard. Over Banchero. Black grabs the board. The Magic have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Jones with the bounce pass. Batadze the pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving.
Shit, that.
Around, finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Adams is out there. Eason against Wagner. Takes the three. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets leading by 15. And so in the game for the Magic, both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's De Silva in the power forward.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Wagner against Eason. Back to Wagner. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. No good from 11 feet. The Magic trail by 17. Wagner kicks to Suggs. There's the pick. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Durant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Suggs in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 17. Outside for Durant. Again, the miss by Kate.
Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Luxunessa, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Hey, Echo, turn it up!
Hey, yeah.
At bar, 6'3", number 45.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sideline. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Rockets, they love where they stand right now. First place.
I think for Houston, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. And it's Allen in at the five, roaming the paint. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Outside Garland. Lets the three fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Here's Durant, and there's the drive, and it's slammed in by Durant.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Garland. 23 points his last outing. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Allen after the basket by Houston. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Van Vliet misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Allen. They double-team Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
How about the touch inside from Jarrett Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Now here's Van Vliet. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Strus. He's checked in for Cleveland. And a quick look here at some of the numbers from Max Strus.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Pass to Garland. Back to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Capella against Garland. Cleveland again missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Strus against Thompson. Here's Hunter. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good on the putback. Capella's got 6 points.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Hunter against Durant. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Out to Mobley. Outside Strus. And here's Hunter. Allen outside. Right side Garland. The jumper from the wing off target.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Durant.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We'll go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Merrill in for Garland. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. On defense, Cleveland. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. Here's Eason. Houston with another miss. The Cavaliers leading. Strus with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 4. Shoots over Thompson. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Eason from behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The 3 from Mitchell. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Left side, Durant. And he makes it on the layup. Durant's gotten his second bucket on the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Houston leading by a point. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Steven Adams out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you. Here's Okogie after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Houston needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Holiday. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Eason penetrating. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Okogie. Here's Holiday. Back to Okogie. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Number 1, Amen Thompson. Second, Donovan Mitchell.
These two are a problem for opposing offenses. Quick, active hands, they pounce on your mistakes.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Nance, the pass to Garland. Here's Wade. Pass to Merrill. Launches it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
The Rockets trail. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Garland for 3. He buries it from 3. Garland's got 9 points.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride.
Yo, Jay, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. 19-footer. Nice D from Garland. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Wade. Outside Strus. Eason with a steal. To the inside. Here's Smith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Nance. Still without a bucket. Pass to Garland. Over Van Vliet. Garland no good. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Poke loose. It's stolen by Garland. Now Merrill. He's got 6. A kick out to Nance. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. And then for Houston, Clint Capella comes in for Adams. And it's Amin Thompson in for Eason. Durant inside. Hunter covering. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all three levels of offensive opportunity. And boy, their three-point range is deep, BA.
Thompson against Mitchell. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Capella. Thompson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Now Van Vliet. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Count the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Pass to Capella. Hunter against Durant. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effort. This basket inside.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now Mitchell, defended by Thompson. Pass to Mobley. The three. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Misses the three. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Rockets on top. They're up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
It's so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Oh.
I swear to God, that's the funny thing. I'm gonna be so nice to them already.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And the Eastern Conference winner, Jason
Like, bring
Tatum.
their ass up in here.
Reminds me of the Swiss
Bring me
Army
some
knife
medicals.
forward Jason Tatum. It's amazing how
I
well developed
really love
the
kids.
scorer
That's
he is
so
at such a young
funny.
age.
I really do.
What's even more amazing, his fans really get on him when he's not producing at the highest level. A little bit ungrateful, if you ask me.
Listen up.